Hey, it's Papa. If you're in your 20s, you're sitting on the most powerful cheat code to getting rich, and most people waste it. Everyone tells you save money or start a business, but the data is clear: the people who actually end up rich in their 30s and 40s don't follow those basic rules, they follow a different set of 5. And if you stay with me until step 5, I'll show you the one mistake that keeps most 20-somethings broke, even when they are saving and investing. We'll walk through 5 money moves that can actually make you rich over time: learning money basics, avoiding the biggest traps, investing early, growing your income, and building a simple system that runs on autopilot. This video is for education only, not financial advice. Always do your own research or talk to a qualified professional before making big money decisions. Let's start with the move almost nobody takes seriously in their 20s. Step 1. Learn the money game early. You can't win a game if you don't know the rules. Most people know more about their favorite TV show than about interest rates, inflation, or taxes. And that's why even high earners stay broke. Very quick definitions. Inflation is when prices go up over time, so your money buys less in the future. Interest is the price of borrowing money, or the reward for lending or saving it. In the US and many English-speaking countries, central banks aim for around 2 to 3% inflation per year over the long term. That means your cash slowly loses buying power if it just sits in a low-interest account. Here's a simple example: if inflation is 3% per year, in 20 years something that costs $100 today could cost around $180. But your $100 in a 0% account is still just $100. Mini story: imagine 2 friends, Alex and Sam. Alex spends an hour each week learning about money. Sam says, "I'll figure it out later." Fast forward 10 years. Alex understands investing, taxes, and debt. Sam still asks, is a credit card free money? Who do you think ends up with more options, less stress, and more wealth? Pick one simple money resource and commit to 20 to 30 minutes per day this week. It could be a beginner finance playlist on YouTube, a basic investing book, or a free course on personal finance. You're not trying to be an expert. You're just learning the rules of the game you're already playing. Step 2. Spend less than you earn and avoid toxic debt. If you can't control cash leaving, you'll never get rich, no matter how much you earn. Everyone has heard spend less than you earn. Let's make it practical and slightly painful, in a good way. There are 2 main enemies in your 20s. 1. Lifestyle creep, when every raise means a bigger apartment, nicer car, more subscriptions. 2. Toxic debt, especially high-interest credit cards. A lot of credit cards in the US and UK charge 15 to 25% interest or more. That means if you leave $1,000 of debt on there and just pay the minimum, it can hang around for years and cost you thousands. Very simple example: if you owe $1,000 on a card at 20% interest, and you don't pay it down, the interest alone is about $200 per year. That's money you could have invested instead. Myth: I'll just get rich later when I earn more. Reality: people who don't learn to control spending at $2,000 per month usually don't control it at $5,000 or $10,000 per month either. Do a 10-minute money checkup tonight. Write down your monthly take-home income. List your must-have costs: rent, food, transport, basic bills. List your nice-to-haves: eating out, clothes, subscriptions, impulse buys. Your goal is simple: create at least a 10 to 20% gap between what you earn and what you spend. Debt priority rule: if you have credit card or other high-interest debt above about 8 to 10%, focus on paying that down aggressively before heavy investing. There's almost no legal investment that reliably beats 20% credit card interest. Quick recap before we move on: learn the rules, stop lifestyle creep, and attack toxic debt. Now you actually have money to work with. So let's put it to work. Step 3. Start investing ASAP. Bold statement: time in the market matters more than perfect timing. In the US, a big part of the stock market is measured by the S&P 500 index. Historically, it has returned around 10% per year on average before inflation, and about 6 to 7% after inflation over many decades. Quick definition. An index fund is a basket of many stocks you buy in one click, designed to track a market index like the S&P 500. An ETF, exchange-traded fund, is a fund you can buy and sell like a stock, often also tracking an index. Example, the boring millionaire path. Let's keep the math simple. Imagine you invest $300 per month from age 22 to age 60. If your investments earn an average of 7% per year after inflation over the long term, that could grow to somewhere around $700,000 to $800,000 or more in today's money. Now imagine you wait until 32 to start. Same $300 per month, same return. You could end up with roughly half that amount. 10 years of delay can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars later. That's the power of starting in your 20s, even with small amounts. Dollar cost averaging is when you invest the same amount of money regularly, no matter what the market is doing. This helps you avoid trying to time the perfect day to buy. Here's where most people mess this up: they overcomplicate it, pick random stocks, or chase hot tips on social media. For many beginners, a low-cost broad index fund that tracks the S&P 500 or a global index, held for decades, can be a simple starting point. But remember, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. You can lose money, especially in the short term, and markets can go through long flat or down periods. Set up a small automatic monthly investment, even if it's $50. You're building the habit. The amount can grow later. And here's the secret: to invest more, you'll need to earn more. Step 4: build skills and income in your 20s. Your 20s are not just for cutting expenses. They're for building your earning engine. Cutting coffee won't make you rich. But doubling your income might. Think of your income as your money pump. A bigger pump fills your investment bucket faster. In the US and other developed countries, the people who build real wealth usually do two things. 1, they become very good at one valuable skill set. 2, they often add one extra income stream over time. Examples of valuable skills: coding, data analysis, engineering, sales, marketing, copywriting, design, video, product management, trade skills, electrician, plumbing, etc. Mini story: two 25-year-olds both make $2,500 per month. One stays at the same skill level for 10 years. The other spends 5 to 10 hours a week learning, practicing, and asking for more responsibility. After a few years, the second one is earning $4,000, then $5,000 per month, or runs a freelance business on the side. That difference of $1,500 to $2,500 extra per month is what builds serious wealth when invested over decades. Quick comparison: cutting expenses gives you a floor. Growing income raises your ceiling. You need both, but only one is unlimited. Action step: pick one primary skill you want to be known for in 5 to 10 years. Then, spend at least 5 hours per week improving it: courses, practice, projects. Every 6 to 12 months, ask, how can I make myself worth more to the market? New certification? Harder projects? A portfolio? A side hustle using that skill? Remember, the goal isn't to hustle 24/7. It's to create a life where you can earn more without burning out and invest the difference. Now we have money coming in, spending under control, and investments growing. The final step is where most 20-somethings fail, even smart ones. Step 5: create an automatic money system, plus the big mistake. Bold statement: willpower is weak. Systems are strong. The people who quietly end up rich don't make money decisions from scratch every month. They build a simple system and then mostly leave it alone. Here's a basic system you can adapt in the US or similar markets. 1. Income hits your checking account. 2. Automatic transfers move. A set amount to high-yield savings for your emergency fund. A set percentage to your investing accounts, for 1K, Roth IRA, brokerage, ISA, etc. 3. Whatever is left is what you're allowed to spend. Quick definition: Pay yourself first means you move money to savings and investments before you spend on anything else. Now, here's the big mistake most 20-somethings make: they upgrade their lifestyle every time their income goes up. New job? New car? Small raise? Bigger apartment? Bonus? Expensive vacation on a credit card? Their investing percentage stays the same, or doesn't exist. Mindset shift: instead of thinking, I earned more, I can spend more. Ask, I earned more, how much of this can I keep and invest? Simple rule you can use: every time your income goes up, let yourself upgrade lifestyle by only half of the raise, and send the other half straight to investing. Example, you get a raise of $400 per month. You allow yourself $200 more lifestyle. The other $200 goes automatically into investments each month. Over time, your life gets nicer and your wealth explodes. Action step: set up or adjust your automatic transfers so that you save and invest at least 10 to 20% of your income. And you have a plan to raise that percentage whenever your income grows. You don't need a perfect spreadsheet, you need a simple system that you actually follow. Quick recap before we finish. 1. Learn the money game early. Understand inflation, interest, and the basics of personal finance. 2. Spend less than you earn and avoid toxic debt. Create a 10 to 20% gap and attack high-interest debt. 3. Start investing ASAP. Use simple, low-cost index funds or ETFs, and let time do the heavy lifting. 4. Build skills and income in your 20s. Focus on one valuable skill and increase your earning power over time. 5. Create an automatic money system. Pay yourself first, invest a percentage, and don't let lifestyle creep steal your future. If this helped you see money differently, consider liking the video so more people in their 20s find it. And if you want to go deeper, watch the next video where we break down the Moneyball effect, how tiny amounts invested regularly can quietly turn into life-changing money over time. Thanks for watching, and remember, your future rich self is watching what you do with your money today.